Hi everybody, it's James with Cryptoconsh, and today we're going to look at a new addition to the Cosmos. I was going to use this graphic, however it looks so much cooler with the CoolCat there, so they've even thought about combining the two designs. Nice. So CoolCat Chain is going to be a play-to-earn platform on the Cosmos. They are brand new. So today we're going to look at community presence, who eligible, when snapshot, and when airdrop, broslush, Token-bloody-omics, their general intentions, what do they plan to do, and my final thoughts. So let's get bloody into it. First, social presence. They've been around 10 days and they already have around 3,000 followers on Twitter. Their Telegram has 609 members and it looks like their Discord has around a few hundred members. But I must admit, it was a bit of a pain to access the Telegram. I had to manually enter the details that were the top right of their Tokenomics. I do hope they eventually put it on Twitter to save everybody the pain. Now moving forward, the part you're all here for. Who bloody eligible, bro? Well, this is actually very controversial at the moment because what they decided to do today is completely remove osmosis from the airdrop. It was originally there and now it's gone. And instead, they're going to reward Atom and Juno holders. As we know, Osmo, Atom, and Juno are the three horsemen of the Cosmos, and staking those usually guarantees lots of airdrop throughout the year. But what we're seeing particularly in this product is a shift from Osmo towards Juno. Now, this is interesting going down the line, and I've no idea where this is going to go. I don't care anyway, because I'm so deep in all three, you will need a bloody industrial digger to get me out. Unstake my tokens and sell them off. No bloody way. And Hua, yeah, I've got that little badger too. I love me some Cosmos meme banter. So here's the alpha guys from Cosmos Everything, thank you. So the eligibility. So you need a minimum of 7.77 Atom staked, 5.55 Juno, 69,420 Hua, and each one of these would individually qualify you, and there's no specific validator required. So that means if you had a 0% one, you might still qualify for this. Next, of course, when snapshot, bro? Well, snapshot is going to be between March the 13th and April the 1st. So that actually starts tomorrow. So get bloody ready. And the final question, when airdrop, bro slush? The answer is, I don't know, but when I do know, I'll let you know. Moving forward, Token-bloody-omics, or in their case, Catonomics. So as my dad would say, what we're bloody looking at here then? Well, firstly, the initial airdrop. This is actually quite large. 35% of the entire tokens. Fantastic. That's a very generous airdrop. And down the line as well, we're looking at another 10% airdrop, and these secondary airdrops are used to encourage the people that receive the initial airdrops to stake them. That's generally how it works. So that's quite smart on their part. People will want to continue gaining from this. Strategic reserve. I quite like having strategic reserves, and I hope these reserves will be gifted to people that create content, and I hope there's some bloody meme competitions. I love me some meme competitions, especially the Hua ones. Then we've got a development fund for 15%. Now, I did ask how long this is vested for, and they say 5 years. They're going to have a long 5-year development of producing games on the platform, hopefully a multitude of different games, and hopefully these tokens will be able to be distributed among all these games. A 5-year vested period gives me a lot of comfort in the team, knowing that they're in it for the long term, and this is not just a snatch, grab, / rug pull jobby. Moving forward, the final element we have to understand is the community pool. So this is pretty cool. This is a very large amount equal to the initial airdrop, and these funds are not going to be able to be touched unless votes go through to allow these funds to be released. So people in the community are going to be able to make suggestions, people in the team are going to be able to make suggestions, and based on the votes from people staking, that will determine what happens with these funds in the community pool. So the development team ownership is actually not that large, especially as it's vested over a long period of time. So it is going to be a heavily community-driven project that's going to be based on voting. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out, because as we know, sometimes DAOs are absolutely awful, nothing gets done, there's no progression, and sometimes they're really good. And more teams are depending on the community. So let's see what goes on with that. So intentions of CoolCat Chain. Now, as we know, this has only been around a week, all right? I have done my research. I was a little bit confused, so I did personally ask the project creators exactly what they intend to do and what their first game would be like. It appears that their first game they're working on will be browser-based and Axie Infinity-esque. That'll be interesting to see. It's a model that's worked very well in the past, and the Cosmos doesn't have games like this at the moment. So they may indeed have a first mover advantage. I expect the token will be able to be used in-game. So essentially, if you play it, you are going to be able to earn these tokens. And then if you want to convert these tokens via osmosis into real cash. As I said, very early stages, been around a week. This is what we're looking at so far. Now, my final thoughts. Gosh, the Cosmos gets bigger every time I look at this. I think games have a lot of potential on the Cosmos. The most important thing is when you play games for your browser, when you win or lose the game, for these tokens, when you claim them, it must be super fast, which it is on the Cosmos with 7-second finality. Hopefully they can whittle that down to 2 or 3 seconds in the future. As we know, it costs a fraction of a coin for transactions. So both of those variables look incredibly promising for games on the Cosmos. And this CoolCat chain certainly seems to have a first mover advantage. Now, community governance. Community governance could be incredibly fun. You might have, as we know, because most entities on the Cosmos are decentralized, we have a very strong community base. And if the community gets involved in this project, like they do in many other projects, this could really flourish. It could be beautiful. we could have lots of great designs coming out and great ideas being worked upon and the funds being released for that. But on the other hand, it could suck. Like I said before, DAOs, they are a blessing and a curse. You might have loads of crappy ideas, some come through, some get worked on and they never come into fruition. It all depends on the people in the DAO, what they vote on, and how the team interact with that DAO. So let's watch this space. Next is the age-old problem. Starting games from scratch usually sucks. It takes a long time to do, it takes a long time to work out the bugs, work out the errors. It takes a long time for users to test it. It requires a massive amount of funding. And really for top tier games, the AAA games, it takes years to produce something good. Now, if you're producing something from scratch and just adding crypto to it, it might suck. And that's the pure honesty of it. How will they compete with organizations like Craft, who are taking an AAA game like Minecraft and then adding crypto to that? So these guys have a bottom-up approach where they're designing the game from scratch. The Craft economy, they're taking an AAA game and then adding crypto to it. So they're taking something that's already exceptional and then adding our world to it, rather than building from base. Now, I can't determine which methodology is better, but with that many brilliant AAA games already out that people love, maybe in the future CoolCat chain could partner with some of these games and add their cryptocurrency to it. That is not beyond the realm of impossibility. Anyway, I'd like to say it's in the super early stages of the Cosmos. They pretty much have the first mover advantage. As you know, I love the Cosmos, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Let me know what you think about the project down below. Let me know if you think it's going to be a good one. Let me know what kind of games you would like to see and what your general thoughts are. Anyway, it's me, James from Cryptoconsh. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you again.